after they brought in our airdrop Prime Minister Mark Carney and they endorsed him. I kind of hope for the Panthers to win. I still do, but that's my.
Well, you know, it's funny. You made a post on our social media channels via this podcast, which I have no control over, for the record.
He does the Twitter. I do everything else.
We think we have like 30 followers on there. Woo! Yeah, that's the one I'm in charge of. You made a post that 800,000 new Canadians came in. Now, here's a funny stat that I don't think you know. 80,000. So 800,000 came in, 80,000 left. 80,000 already established Canadians have left the country, have left Canada, said, I don't want my citizenship anymore. They have left.
I don't mean to be the bad news bearers. I'm curious. Are they emailing you? Did you guys leave? Yes, we left. They're still in downtown Toronto. I'd be curious how they found this out. I literally don't trust our government or the way the country's being run anymore.
My wife dabbles in real estate down in the Yucatan Peninsula, and there are more and more people asking to see houses and more people willing to cut ties with this country. So I know that's a 10% shift off of what you about the stat that you mentioned, but I just find it very interesting how there is a migratory shift happening in North America.
So still, well, actually, there's another stat. Right now, Canada's seen the biggest e-migration, which is Canadians leaving,
that's what I'm
since
saying.
1965.
82,000 last year. 82,000 people have left.
And that's not people that are foreigners or temporary students, whatever.
No.
But let's just give you the benefit of it. I'll hedge your numbers. Let's say they got 100,000 now. So you have 700,000 new Canadians from Jan 1 to May 1 before the election. God knows what they've done since then. That's still a pace of almost 2 million people a year. That is unsustainable. That's 8% of the population.
It's funny. You say it's unsustainable. Like, we have the room. We have the space. We just don't have the infrastructure. And that's the big hang up. If we were willing to take all of this steel that isn't going to be bought by the U.S. and said, keep making as much as you are and let's start building on our own, we wouldn't have this problem.
Man, if I can find a good conservative gal under 25 with minimal baggage, I'll be out of here, man. I'll go to the U.S., I'll go over to Europe, I'll go somewhere else. I don't.
Why not Mexico?
And I'll put anything on the table. I don't have faith in the country. I'm giving up on politics. I'm giving it up. I'm just going to let whatever happens happen. If there's an election.
What are the betting odds on that one?
I love my country so much that when this shit happens, I get so mad because I'm like, that's not what I grew up on. That's not the country that I know and love. I don't recognize my country anymore. I want Canada to be great. I want it to thrive. I want people to be happy. I want all the amazing resources being taken care of so that we can have a buzzing economy. I want our natural resources taken care of. I want the beauty of our national parks being utilized. I want Canada to be what Canada used to be a decade ago, not this third world shithole. I don't recognize it anymore, man. I've just gotten to the point where I'm not going to fix it. There's nothing I can say that'll change it. I've given up. We have a voicemail line. Please call it if you have any advice or if you disagree. We do a hockey podcast called Sling the Biscuit every single Sunday. The clips, the bite-sized chunks are right here. Only the hits, the full-length show, which you don't want to miss, is right here. That's Dave. I'm Travis. We'll see you soon.